And we'll first look at our calendar, all right, kind of where we start every time. So, so you'll notice here we're on the 6th of December, and we're in the middle of the second to last week. So we're really kind of seeing that light at the end of the tunnel. It's like a spotlight at this point. So so we're getting close. We will have one more assignment that's going to be due here on the 15th. So we have one more module to go through. There will be an assignment number 8. I'll get that out there before Friday, okay, so that we can start, maybe even start looking at that on Friday, because that way we're not, you know, like going right up to the end. I want to give you a little bit of time if you need any catch up or anything like that. But we have one more module to go through, so our timing is actually quite perfect. So I'll get that one on Friday. Now, on Friday, we do have class, and I'm planning on holding that and then delivering the start of the very last module, just to, again, get a little jump on that, so that on Monday we can button it up, and then you've got Wednesday and Friday to get the assignment in, which is going to be due on Friday. Okay. And I think that'll be ideal. So, so we have that to look forward to. Additionally, I wanted to remind everybody that, make sure that you're looking at the grade book. My assumption always is no news is good news. And I don't want anybody to be surprised, because whatever I have out there right now is the grade book open to you. Make sure that it's accurate and what you believe your grade to be as well. And then at 11:59, if you would, on Friday the 15th there, then if anything is missing at that point, it will remain a 0. You've been noticing that I've been putting in zeros, not as a penalty to anybody, but just to let you know, kind of worst case scenario where you're at. Sometimes I get questions at the end here, like if for instance, I wouldn't hand this assignment in, what would my grade be? Every time you hand an assignment in over the top of a 0, which you absolutely can, and I encourage you to do that, your grade is only going to increase from there. Okay. So, so I'm just kind of putting that out there so you have a more accurate read on exactly where you're at. And then if you have everything in, then, you know, your grade is what it is. So just make sure that you're looking at that and you know where you're at. Any questions calendar wise or anything like that? 2 other things. Number 1, if you haven't already signed up for your spring semester, make sure you do so. There are some classes that already have a wait list on them that are program classes, which is like wowzers to me. So I came from a smaller college and we never really had that problem. So we had fewer students kind of in the pipeline just because we were a smaller district. So so just know that there are a couple of wait lists out there. And if you did have something in particular you wanted to get into, but you haven't signed up yet, you know, make sure that you go out and you look and get signed up ASAP. Secondly, I believe the surveys for the course evaluations are open as well. I think you're starting to get emails telling you that, you know, to fill those out. Please do so. Okay. It really benefits those who go after you, if you would. So we love to hear the feedback, and be specific. You know, they ask sometimes, you know, what should the instructor keep doing? What should they stop doing? And you should do this for every one of your classes. This is your way of voicing your opinion, how things are going and how things can change for the better going forward. Over the years, the best part of the surveys for me is reading all the comments at the end. And if I can implement something like immediately, I most definitely will and have over the years. That's how I've been able to, I believe, continue to improve. So, so you're part of that process. So please do that. I don't know who's putting it in. I don't see who, I mean, that's anonymous. I don't see who put any comments in. I don't see who's put a, you know, who's done a survey. We only get a count. So if we have 9 students, 3 students, you know, submitted, or 8 students submitted, or whatever it is. Additionally, I don't know exactly what the threshold is, but there's a minimum percentage of who is in the class where, if we don't hit, I don't know what the number is, 25% of respondents, then we don't even get any feedback, you know, bad or good on it. So, so make sure that you're doing that. It really is helpful to us, to you, to, you know, the future of the program as well. Okay. So, and I think they take not really that long to fill out, right? They're not bad. So, so yeah, so do it, please, 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 please. Anybody have any questions calendar wise, anything, grade book? All right. Okay. All right, let's get going.